And we back, fellas. We back. So first things first, let's unlock the Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. I want to unlock the shortcut down here. For no reason except for that second giant crystal lizard we could see from the other side of that gate. You will get gone, sir. Thank you. And then these two, we'll try to figure out what they were looking at here in a second. They also seem to have bows. No, those are just screw daggers. There he is. It's the second giant crystal lizard. Get staggered. Nope. Thank you for that. Random ass tail swiper. Get gone. Titanite skill. Hit magic weapon. Yeah, great magic weapon. Sorcery, which improves upon magic weapon, only sorts for swordsmen. Okay, the Azure Blade is said to cut down heavily armored knights. No lore. No lore. No lore at all. I still need to go back and get Ferris's bow. Hoop! Keep forgetting to go over there. I just don't like fighting those gigantic dudes. You know how it is, right? You know how it is. Those red skulls and shit. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Besides, the Abyss Watchers will be fun. Blackhand Goddard, we can get into some King's Blackhands lore. We can talk about the two Dark Wraiths over here, who are just seeking to wreak as much havoc on these unsuspecting dumb players. Boys through that. Oh, good. I can PvP now. Just kidding. We can reconnect now that we have Dark Sword. Oh, why you go to there first, dude? Get poisoned, bruh. Damn. He is just a savage. I will be collecting that loot, though. Oh, get goat kicked, son. You didn't know that was coming. There's that black bug pellet. We've already read the lore on it, though, about the acolytes. And they really need those black bug pellets because the freaking Dark Wraith, man. Look how much damage he's able to do to them. Whoopsie! And there's Mr. First Encounter with Blackhand. Blackhand Goddard, there's... Okay. Yeah. So later on in the game, there's a problem I'm having. I just want to look at his character model. Blackhand Goddard, what are the three King's Black Hands? There are only ever three, according to their armor. He's one. We meet a second one in the archives. Bless me. Okay, by my sword. So, he has a bow. He has his twin swords. Wearing the Black Knight, or Black Hand armor. But yeah, you can clearly see Goddard's twin swords is what he's carrying. Later on in the game, when we get to the archives, and I may just load a game up and go over there just to show you. we get to a corpse which has his twin swords and the key to the archives. And that body's not there until you go through this part and go through the Pontiff boss fight. Or at least that's my understanding of the triggers. But if you look at the corpse on the ground in the Grand Archives, the corpse is dressed, sure enough, like a Black Hand, but does not have Goddard's twin swords on it. It has the Onikiri and Ubadachi weapons, which could just be, you know, an accident by the game makers, by From. But it might not be. They're very, you know, very. It seems like they put a lot of stuff in places. Let me shut up on that. Black Sand, they seem to be very conscious about conscious? Cognizant? I don't, you know what the word I'm trying to say. They seem to know what they're doing when they put lore in spots. That second one will be coming up anyway. There it is. So these guys, not a whole lot of lore. Black Hand, you know, if Black Hand can hold his own. I'm not worried about it. That guy right there, the one with the red eyes, I'm assuming he's like corrupted by the Abyss. Because he fights whoever, whatever. Somehow I got hit by that. Ah, you damn son of a bitch. Probably should have killed him. Chugging that Sunny D. All that wolf blood. Yes. There he is. Okay. We're in good shape. Really? That hitbox. Get him, got. I'm really just backstab fishing right now. Letting Gotta do the tank. Man. Yeah, that was a backstab. Nice one. Nice one. Get him, Blackie. No backstabbies. Black Hand still going off. Still going off. You just couldn't stand them. And so further down this direction is the Catacombs of Karthus. I don't want to trigger it just yet. I mean, it's not going to change anything, I don't think. I just want to leave it alone. Little goblet, little whatever. Ritz. Alright. So now, we're going to focus on a couple lore things for a little bit here. We got a few items. Can read. I want to kill Ludleth again. So, Cinders of a Lord. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as lords. Soul of the blood of the wolf, not the Abyss Watchers. Used to acquire numerous souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are one with the soul of the Wolf Blood Master, which is Artorias. Or at least it should be. This guy...
Oft the Lords of Cinder, the Undead Legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward?
It might be your last reward too, fool.
I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
Yep. I should probably get rid of that flame stone plate. Ring given to Undead Legion of Farron reduces skill FP consumption. The Abyss Watchers, for their hunting, required a sword technique that went beyond any existing art. Wolf's Blood provided just that, and this ring further extends the effect. Yes, ring finger, we will find Welzaya soon enough. Soon enough!
Aha, that's all.
And we get Great Sword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the Great Sword is held in the right. A unique technique that was synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. And of course, Artorias' Great Sword. Great Sword of a Knight tainted by the dark of the Abyss and master of the Wolf's Blood of Farron. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. There is one more Wolf Knight Great Sword. Wait, how did I miss that? How did I miss Havel's? Oh, I read the frickin' Demon Fist last time. Well, let's read Havel's ring. A ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. Those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. Havel the Rock. Surprised we didn't purchase that yet. We were gonna save all the souls, but come on, it's just too valuable. Too valuable.
Ah, fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms, for as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou hast helped these poor lords along their rightful path. Now,
Goodbye. Alright, killed him. He lets off his little crying noises. We can put the Abyss Watchers' cinders in their little seat. Okay. There we have them. 4 little heads sitting cutely on their little seats.
I pity the sorry.
Get out of here, Hawkwood. And we have seen Aegon.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This
Circus?
cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Are you talking
This
shit?
place is a cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't hope for better. She must fit in perfectly here. This place...
So you're saying she's a degenerate and an old folk? How old is she, sir? It doesn't seem that old to me. I suppose we should level up. Well, let's see what we might have missed here. Heavy gem, sharp gem. Introduce telepathy by the crystal sages. I think we did that. Yeah, we did that already. Yep. I feel confident that we are up to date. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Welcome, speak then. Very well, then take.
Okay. Well, we can level up twice. That's good. 20s!
Farewell, Ashen One.
May the flames guide thee. Shit. About that dark, babe.
Oh, and in one piece.
Eventually I want to get him into Irithyll, so we all good. What's really hood? Do I want to do Ferris? I guess we go get Ferris. Well, no, we need to reload this place, get Hawkwood out of here, talk to Ludleth, hopefully get Aegon out of here. I don't like him staring at me. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Hawkwood be gone.
Tis good what needs. Another matter. Infusing weapon.
The hell with you.
For the...
Oh. Yes, never mind. I meant to talk to you.
Tis what need.
Yes.
For the...
Prithee, be careful. Prithee, be careful. Alright, so Ludleth should have changed his dialogue now that we've encountered the Lords of Cinder.
It's... please, no, God.
Huh. I wonder what the trigger is. Because he will change his dialogue.
So, happened now.
Well, I guess we can get Hawkwood Shield. Since we're here, then we need to get Black Boa Ferris. But we also want to, before the episode's over, we want to take a trip to the archives on another character. And take a look at that body I was talking about with Goddard. You dog. And here we have a Undead Legion sword, which I believe was here from the beginning. And we'll get Hawkwood Shield. There it is. Shield that belonged to Hawkwood, a deserter from the Undead Legion. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers does not normally allow for the use of shields. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers would not allow such a shield. Come on, From. Come on, From. Quit fucking around. And Hawkwood's very possession of it was telltale of his defeat. Why are you saying the same shit? Twice. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers does not normally allow for the use of shields, but the unique swordsmanship of the Watchers would not allow such a shield. Thanks for making me do that. Anyway, the only other interesting lore point about this is that if you come here after the Untinted Graves, you know, in the darker version of this, Ciaran's ring is here, which is the Hornet's ring. So, you know, put that together if you must. I don't necessarily have anything else to add to that. Put it together. Fahrenkeep. Fahrenkeep. We're gonna go to the left. Oh, the Dark Sword was the other thing I needed to read. Let us do that. There it is. Pitch Black Straight Sword of the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. The Dark Wraiths were the first Red Orb invaders and originators of a unique sword technique inspired by their thick, broad blades. They also carry around a Dark Hand, which used to steal humanity in Dark Souls 1. However, humanity is not in the game, so it just steals health instead. The essence. It steals essence from whoever it hits. Now, somewhere over in this direction, beyond the friggin' Dark Wraith, we should run into those black things. Skills, bro. Those gigantic buttholes. It should be straight ahead. Right after the lag. Once we get beyond the lag, it should be right there. Know what I'm saying? It should be right there. Right past all that lag. I don't know what you thought you were doing. Dog. Hate those. Did you give yourself power within? Is that what you did? There they are. There's the doo-doo butts. Well. Oh, yeah. Oh, what you know about that? I was trying to ask you a question, you hairy-chested fuck. Okay. Thanks for that. I shall return. I didn't realize you were Wrath of God in me. about that hitbox. Relics of a small country that fell to the dark long ago. Looks as if it may crumble to dust at any moment. The Dark Race were the oldest of the Red-Eye invaders and rumored to have served a primordial serpent. And cough! I hate this guy. Just keep snoring, boo. Keep on snoring. Alright. So these must be the acolytes then. Claudius Wrath of God. The Black Bow of Pharos. A black longbow named after a hero of old, known for the unusual stance from which it is fired. Has a longer range than standard bows, but successful usage requires a trained, dexterous hand. Yep. So Pharos is... I don't know if he is necessarily in that area, in the Darkroot Forest area, the Covenant. But you can certainly get his hat and his bow from an archer there. Quit it. Okay. There's Pharos's hat. Okay. Yay. A poison gem. But we're all hoping for, right? Okay. So I think we've completely solidified this area as Ulasil by this point. Or Darkroot Forest, or whatever. What the F it was. Pharos's hat. Broad-brimmed leather hat traditionally used by master archers, and especially favored by forest-dwelling hunters. The name Pharos is said to have once belonged to a hero, but is now more widely known as a style of hat. The Pharos. And... poison gem. A gem of infused titanite discovered in the rotted forest of Farron. Used in infusion to create poison weapons. Such weapons inflict poison. Yeah. Okay. So let us switch over to another character that can get to the archives right now. And we'll go look at that corpse I was talking about of the Black Hand Gothard. What is he doing here? What is he doing here? Wait, I don't want to waste any. Yeah, I do. Yeah. 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 And we'll go ahead and use this guy to... spoilers, guys. Use this guy to read the lore on Black Hand stuff and on Black Hand Goddard's swords. And might as well look at Ubadachi no Nakiri. Okay, here's the corpse that appears that drops these swords. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belong to Goddard, who fled the castle. who fled the castle, who left the castle. Goddard rose quickly through the knighthood, no surprise to those who have witnessed his swordsmanship. And it also drops is lootable this. Key to the main entrance to the Grand Archives of Lothric. With the fire fading and the spreading pus of man tainting the castle, the Grand Archives closed its doors for good. Today, only a few of its keys remain. This one likely belonged to Goddard, one of the king's black hands who fled the castle. So if Goddard fled the castle, what's his corpse doing here, and his swords and his key? Well, if we take a look, this guy definitely has a bow. I'd need to really examine Goddard's bow to see if this is his bow. But this guy, not carrying Goddard's twin swords. This guy is carrying Ubadachi and Onikiri. Why? I don't know. Let's look at Ubadachi and Onikiri. Onikiri and Ubadachi. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belonged to Kamui. Kamui, who looked after the prince. Okay. Kamui brought Onikiri with him to the undead settlement, where he forged Ubadachi, and was finally prepared to join the ranks of the royal hunters. So he looked after the prince, which makes sense as why he was in front of the Lothric Prince boss fight. But what is this, though? Could just be an oversight by From. However, I feel like there's a reason it's there. I have no idea what the reason would be. What was I gonna look at? Their armor set. Black Hand hat, where you at? They are. Attire of hunters known as the King's Black Hands. This wide-brimmed hat is emblematic of the role. Black Hand was a title established to honor hunters who served successive kings. To date, no more than 3 individuals have borne this distinction. We know who 2 of them are. And they've got some armor. There. Okay, I'm trying to do something else. Attire of hunters, black cape covers leather armor, shrouding the wearer in darkness. Black Hand, to date, no more than 3 individuals have borne this distinction. The last piece of lore we could get is the Hunter's Ring. Portrait of a hunter, increased dexterity. The hunters serve Lothric on the fringes and in the shadows. For generations, rulers of Lothric have relied especially upon the Black Hand hunters to punish enemies in ways that the King's 3 pillars cannot. Yeah, man, I mean, they were assassins, or at least used in such a capacity. King's Black Hands, leather armor, black cape, goofy hat. But Ubadachi and Onikiri, and just to make sure that that is Ubadachi and Onikiri, not some other set of katana twin blades. Let me completely miss them in my inventory. Yes. Okay. So, twin katanas. See the handle and that little floral-shaped handguard there? Alright, so let's get a good look at that handle. And let's see if that's what we're looking at. Oh! I think I saw something on that. And just to kind of help us out here, do the old low resolution. Interesting. Got the floral handguard for sure. Does it have the pieces of cloth wrapped around? It's very similar, if not the exact same thing. Let me get up against a wall here and take a look attempt to take a look. It does indeed have the string or cloth or whatever wrapped around the sheath, as you can see there. And it does seem to be the exact same pattern. Do those little designs, and this is a stretch, but do they appear to be the same as the necklace on the Firekeeper's neck? Wait, Goddard's Twin Swords has a similar symbol. I mean, I'm sorry, we're making this episode a lot longer than it needs to be. But I just want to gather some evidence. That symbol there. I feel like that necklace is taunting us. Then, hey, bud. Where's Goddard's? No. Not quite. Not quite. Oh well. We'll see you next time, guys. And Dark Souls 3.